On Wednesday, 4th of June, from 6 to 8 p.m, we held a bleeding response workshop at King Square Community Hall in Islington. The session was funded by Islington Council and delivered by Galbur Foundation in collaboration with WalaaloFC. It was run by YourStance, a specialist organisation that teaches emergency first aid to young people. Around 25 young people from the local area took part. They learned life-saving skills, including how to respond to serious bleeding, how to give CPR, and how to treat wounds after someone has been stabbed. Sadly, some of the young people or their family members have already experienced knife crime. In those moments, many didn't know what to do at the scene. This workshop gave them the confidence and skills to act if something happens again. In a time where knife crime is rising, and where some young people in Islington have tragically lost their lives, learning how to stay calm and respond quickly can truly save lives. At the end of the session, participants shared their feedbacks through videos and written messages. One young person said, "The session was incredibly helpful. I learned how to help someone after they've been stabbed, how to do CPR properly, and how to treat a wound. Overall, this workshop really taught me a lot."
So how did you find today's workshop?
Found it good. It was very informative, and it's very crucial, especially like growing up. We've grown up in the environment that we're in. There's not a lot of places where you're taught this stuff. It's not taught at school, so it's good to have somewhere, especially with all of us together. We know what's in that situation.
Why do you think workshops like this are important for young people?
I think they're more important now because like there's a lot of programs being cut for young people. Community centres, there's not as many opportunities to learn as there maybe once were, and so it's very important that we get to experience programs like this for ourselves, but also for others, because the more of us that are informed on what's in the situation, the more of us are less likely to get into this situation, and the wider the word spreads as well.
Yusuf, how did you find today's event?
The event today was really helpful, alhamdulillah. I think today I learned a lot about like CPR, the organs in our body, and how they're helpful. And if if someone was to be stabbed, hopefully not, what happens when they're attacked and how it affects them.
Why do you think workshops like this are important for young people?
I think it's incredibly important because knife crime it's a real, it's like a disease out there. It's unfortunate, wallah. Workshops like these, they create opportunities for us young people to understand what we need to do when let's say one of our brothers are in this unfortunate situation, and how to assist them, how to help them.
Assalamu alaikum, Umar. How did you find today's event?
Wa alaikum assalam. Today I found today's event extremely educational. There's a lot of things that I learned today that I wouldn't know, especially in the scenario of somebody bleeding. And alhamdulillah, now I feel like I'm a lot more confident if I see somebody hurt on the street, or even one of my brothers, if something happens to them, I can help them, inshallah.
Why do you think workshops like this are important for young people?
I think workshops like this are important for young people because growing up, we know the increase in violence and the increase in gang violence, especially the stuff that can happen to young people on the streets. People always get robbed, whether or not you're affiliated with them. And this is so common now. Even me, I know one of my friends, his brother recently, he got stabbed. And in our community, as brothers, we are family. And we want each other to be able to help each other. And alhamdulillah now, obviously a lot of the brothers came today and they've learned and they've been educated. And inshallah, this could mean that maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 lives on the street could be saved, inshallah.
Yeah, so workshops like this are really important. Just doing simple things, really basic things can make a massive difference because you might be there before anyone else. So it's really important that you just do something really simple.
Can you tell us a bit about YourStance?
Yeah, so YourStance is a charity that goes around teaching. We mostly teach 2 things. One is CPR and the other one is how to stop bleeding.